Good morning, St. Martin. I'm Yesenia Lazaro.
And I'm Alston Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Brought to you by TV15.
We're bringing the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
It's the middle of the week, so let's dive into our top headlines. The St.Martin Police Force, KPSM, is warning the public about a growing trend of fraudulent package shipments containing illegal drugs. Criminals have been using the names of unsuspecting residents and businesses to smuggle narcotics from the US and Canada. Authorities have already uncovered several such cases in early 2025, with intelligence confirming similar incidents. KPSM urges the public to reject or return any unexpected packages and to report suspicious deliveries by calling 542-2222, extension 602 or 603, or the anonymous tip line at 9300. The Pelican team is actively investigating, and those involved will face legal consequences. Police remind residents to stay alert and cooperate in combating this criminal activity. Emergency services rushed to Sandy Ground around 10 p.m. Friday after reports of an unconscious man in the street. Firefighters found a young man in his early 20s suffering from cardiac arrest due to a gunshot wound to the chest. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. By Sunday, it remained unclear if the victim had survived. The gendarmerie has launched an investigation and urges any witnesses to come forward with information to help solve the case. The Ombudsman has launched a systemic investigation into the rising domestic violence cases reported in late 2024 and early 2025, many involving children. Concerns have been raised about the adequacy of government services for victims, as well as potential legal and policy shortcomings. Stakeholder sessions will be held to examine structural deficiencies and cultural biases that may hinder proper intervention. Victims are encouraged to share their experiences via the Ombudsman website or Facebook page. This initiative aligns with International Women's Day, reinforcing the call to accelerate action in protecting vulnerable individuals and improving government response to domestic violence. President of Parliament Sarah Westcott Williams met with Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Luke Mercelina on February 26 to discuss strengthening the working relationship between Parliament and the Council of Ministers. Key topics included transparency, accountability, and improving communication between the two bodies. The meeting resulted in plans to draft a protocol outlining clear rules for engagement, ensuring timely government responses to Parliament, and structured civil servant participation in meetings. Both leaders reaffirmed their commitment to effective governance through collaboration and mutual respect.
This is an exclusive release. Divico and Extra Tight Entertainment presents Headliners.
Roots and Rhythm.
A night of good reggae music.
Music for the soul.
Sunday, April 27th at the Carnival Village. Featuring Tanya Stevens.
It's a pity you already have a wife, and me don't have a man in my life.
Panta Metro and Devante. Richie Spice. And Christopher Martin.
Big deal. You're my friend, I'm a big deal. Yeah, we're kinda important.
Hosted by Uncle Shads. Also featuring St. Martin's own royalty, City Ranking, DJ Outcast, and DJ Blaze. Headliners, Roots and Rhythms. Sunday, April 27th at the Carnival Village. Don't miss this extravagant reggae experience. Get your tickets online at extratight.com. Love, peace, unity, reggae, can't dead.
Powered by Divico.
This is an Extra Tight Entertainment production. Just say I.
My name is Donica Liebert, and I'm from the French Quarter in St. Martin. SXM Festival relates to me in a sense that I love EDM, techno, I love the music so much. And when I found out that it was coming to St. Martin, I couldn't believe it. Just go. Go to one of the events at any place and just go and experience it for yourself.
We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Judge, 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 judge. Listen, 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 listen. We listen, don't judge. We listen.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
The St. Martin Department of Communications, known as DCOMM, in collaboration with Victorious Living Foundation, GHBU, and the Ministry of VSR, has launched a video series focused on suicide prevention. The initiative follows the Ignite Hope in Our Community masterclass held in January 2025, which highlighted mental health awareness and prevention strategies. The first video, presented by Minerva P. Warner-Hughes, addresses the link between substance abuse and suicide risk. New videos will be released every Friday until March 28, providing insights and resources for the community. For more information, visit DCOMM's social media pages or contact Dr. Erna Mae Francis Cotton through Victorious Living Foundation's website. SZV Social and Health Insurances is looking for a new director to lead its strategic growth and operations. The position oversees compliance, financial management, and stakeholder engagement. The director will implement policies set by the Ministry of Public Health, Social Affairs and Labor while advancing SZV's digital transformation. Key qualifications include a master's degree in a relevant field, 10 years of leadership experience, and fluency in English and Dutch. Deloitte Dutch Caribbean is managing recruitment. Applications should be sent to Miss Elaine Hasseth at hrm@deloitte.cw by March 15th. The Ministry of VROMI has launched two major projects: hillside stabilization in Ebenezer and road resurfacing in Cold Bay. Ebenezer Road will be closed from March 10th to April 9th to address severe erosion, which worsened after heavy rains in 2024. Minister the Honorable Patrice Gums finalized stalled maintenance contracts last August, leading to this critical work. In Cold Bay, Manjack Drive will undergo concrete resurfacing starting March 10th, with partial closures for 2 weeks. VROMI urges residents to remain cautious and thanks them for their patience. The St. Martin Carnival Development Foundation, SCDF, is kicking off the Carnival 2025 preseason with two major events this weekend. On Friday, March 14th, the Republic Bank parking lot in Philipsburg will host a Carnival kickoff block party from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m., featuring live entertainment, food, and drinks. On Saturday, March 15, the Causeway Jump Up starts at 8 p.m. in Simpson Bay, taking revelers through key roads before ending near Kim Shaw. SCDF President Eduardo Rajuki invites everyone to join in on the festivities as preparations for our exciting Carnival season continue.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with the Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive in today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us. And that's it for your Sunshine Report, brought to you by the Met Department of St. Martin. Stay safe, enjoy the breeze, and have a great day, Sunshine City.
Thank you for joining me. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. A total lunar eclipse is on the way, and a lot of us are going to be able to see it. And what we will eventually see as this eclipse happens is the blood moon, and it'll be this reddish shading of the moon. I'll talk about that in just a second, but here we are in the Caribbean. You get back towards Central America, Mexico, parts of South America, the United States, up through Canada, all in this zone here. We're going to be in that total lunar eclipse. This is March 13th to 14th, so that is Thursday night into very early Friday morning. That's when we'll be able to see that total lunar eclipse. There's the moon right there. That's what it'll look like. It will look like this reddish shading right in here. When can we see it best? Well, it'll be closer to midnight, and then just after midnight. We'll start to see that eclipse around 8, 9 p.m., but very, very small at that point. But once we approach the middle of the night, again, Thursday night, Friday morning, especially right around midnight and just after, most of us will see the phases of the moon, or at least how it's looking, the eclipse, phases of the eclipse, I should say rather. The lunar eclipse, and once it hits its peak, we're talking about a total lunar eclipse. That's when we get the blood moon and we get that red shading of the moon. So what happens in an eclipse? Well, you have the sun, the earth, it's perfectly situated to block out that sunlight. So the moon is behind the earth. Here's the earth, the moon is behind it. So you get that eclipse. The earth is blocking out the sunlight. Why does it turn red? Well, while it's blocking out the sun is giant, we'll put it that way. There's still some light that kind of gets around the earth, and some of that light, the red shading gets scattered. There's different colors in light. You get a prism, for example. Well, just that extra light that kind of gets around. Sometimes you see that at sunset, for example, or sunrise as well, where the sky is kind of a reddish shading. You get that extra light that is kind of around, and the red gets scattered back to the moon. So the moon, once it gets into its full effect of the lunar eclipse, will take on that blood moon look. It'll actually be red, and for many of us, that'll happen right around midnight and just after that Thursday night, very early Friday morning. So giving you the heads up, that blood moon is on the way. They call it a blood moon because, again, it's that reddish shading once we hit that total lunar eclipse. All right, what's going on right now? One big front on the way. I'll show you that in a second. One little one clipping by us in the northern Bahamas. Trinidad south through Guyana and Suriname with a higher chance of some rain. You see that here. This is by tomorrow. Tomorrow, Guyana, Suriname, better chance of rain. Still not a lot for us in Trinidad. Spotty shower parts of eastern Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. And then as we get into Thursday, look what happens. Some of that rain gets a little bit closer to us in the southeastern Caribbean. Still that rain getting close to Venezuela, but Guyana and Suriname, that rain. But it is going to get a bit closer later this week. So Trinidad and Tobago, even watching over toward Grenada, the rain chance about 30 to 40% the next few days for us in Jamaica. Hit or miss shower possible. 30 to 40% chance going down the next few days as we work our way into the Cayman Islands. Mainly dry in Trinidad, but note on Thursday, rain chance 40%. Then we'll keep an eye on later this week. It may bump up slightly more. 20% chance today in Barbados. That's it. And we're mainly dry as we work our way into St. Lucia. Rain chance tomorrow at 30%. 20 to 30% chance in Grenada. 20 to 30% chance St. Vincent the Grenadines. So that rain chance just not too high. Same thing in Martinique. We work our way up toward Dominica. Mainly on the dry side today. Passing shower possible. 30% chance tomorrow and Thursday in Guadeloupe. And we're mainly dry today in Antigua and Barbuda. Some beautiful weather around. Rain chance only 20% today. St. Kitts and Nevis and Montserrat, we're mainly dry as we get into Anguilla and St. Bart's. Same thing. St. Martin, Saba, and Statia, that rain chance staying low. It is a little bit higher tomorrow in Puerto Rico. Not a washout, but a 40% chance of showers as that front clips by. Rain chance at 20% U.S. and British Virgin Islands. Bahamas, we're mainly on the dry side. Tiny chance of a shower. Turks and Caicos, same thing. 30% chance of a shower the next few days in the Dominican Republic. Up to a 40% chance by Thursday. Mainly dry today in Haiti, but we may get a passing shower tomorrow and again on Thursday. Belize, we're looking at a couple very isolated showers for us. Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire, mainly dry, rain chance running at 10, maybe 20%. But then we swing back toward Guyana, rain chance 50% tomorrow, 60% chance on Thursday, and that 60 to 70% chance right through Suriname with some areas of flooding. Mainly dry as we work our way back through Cuba, eastern end chance of a couple showers, 20 to 30% chance Costa Rica and Panama, Nicaragua 30 to 40% chance, and again Honduras north side, that's where we have the chance of scattered showers today, 10 to 20% chance Guatemala and El Salvador. We're mainly dry through Mexico City the next few days, rain chance on the small side right through Merida and Campeche. Northern Colombia, 20% chance of a shower, northern Venezuela 30% chance, but Bermuda, that's where that rain is working in through the day and some gusty winds. Then Wednesday and Thursday, that system will be off to the east. So tracking a few areas of rain, watching out for some flooding, Guyana and Suriname. A larger system in the U.S. building later this week. We'll see how that evolves. Could bring some severe weather to parts of the United States. Hurricane season, by the way, starts on June 1st. Thank you for being with me. Have a wonderful day ahead.
We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Judge, 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 judge. Listen, 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 listen. We listen, don't judge. We listen.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
But Mom, you finished all your minutes yet?
No, girl.
TLM has new postpaid plans and automatically upgraded my postpaid package.
Is that so? Guess what?
I am getting more minutes and almost double the amount of data for the same price.
I guess I'm making a switch now. Let me call you back, Mom.
Hey Tash, you hear about TLM new postpaid plans?
My name is Donica Liebert, and I'm from the French Quarter in St. Martin. SXM Festival relates to me in a sense that I love EDM, techno, I love the music so much. And when I found out that it was coming to St. Martin, I couldn't believe it. Just go. Go to one of the events at any place and just go and experience it for yourself.
St.Martin's House of Nehesi Publishers, HNP, is celebrating its 45th anniversary in 2025 with a social media campaign featuring memorable photos, fun facts, and book highlights. Founded in 1980 by Lasana M. Sekou at Stony Brook University, HNP has since published over 100 authors, from emerging voices to renowned writers. Editor Dr. Rhoda Arundel, a leading St. Martin linguist, has played a key role in shaping HNP's literary impact. HNP continues its mission of storytelling and cultural preservation, remaining a vital force in Caribbean literature. Over 100 volunteers have joined the Alleyway Transformation Project in Philipsburg, part of the At Color Me SXM by the Be the Change Foundation. The initiative includes cleaning, painting, and a massive 200 square meter mural led by artists Nashka Kaji and Daphne Prevost. Last weekend's event saw participations from sponsors like Lickham Construction and Sherwin-Williams, alongside MPs and ministers who helped paint. The mural also highlights plastic pollution, trying into the plastic-free SXM initiative. The final volunteer day is set for this weekend, with plans for more large-scale murals in the coming months. Youth group Teen Times launches first Pride Walk on Saturday, encouraging store owners to enhance Philipsburg's appearance. The initiative aims to boost community pride and ensure the capital remains welcoming for residents and visitors. Members engage in conversations with store owners, distributing flyers with tips on storefront upkeep, seasonal decorations, and proper waste disposal. Business owners responded positively, pledging to support. Teen Times coordinator Rocheline Romy Richardson stressed that the importance of youth leadership in community initiative is imperative. The group will revisit Philipsburg soon to follow up on improvements. The second annual SSS School Games are set to return, uniting youth athletes from St.Martin, Saba, and St. Eustatius for competitions and social activities. This year's events kick off in St. Martin on April 6th with a primary school girls netball tournament, followed by girls volleyball tournament in St. Eustatius on May 11th, and concluding with a boys soccer tournament in Saba on May 25th. A new addition includes a 3x3 basketball tournament in Bonaire featuring teams from the ABC Islands. Organizers highlight the event's goal of fostering friendship, teamwork, and regional unity among young athletes. That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. on TV 15 across our social media platforms and all Alexa devices globally. I'm Al Salons.
And I'm Yesenia Lázaro, wishing you an amazing week. See you next time.
Stay friendly.
St. Martin.